Hey Capricorn, I need to share something with you today because the energy coming through in this reading is absolutely beautiful. And I have been sitting with these cards for a while now, trying to find the right words to describe what I am seeing for you. This is not about dramatic predictions or over-the-top promises. This is about something real, something that has been building in your life quietly, patiently, and it is finally ready to reveal itself to you. I pulled cards specifically asking about what is coming into your world without you even having to ask for it. And Capricorn, the universe has been watching, the universe has been keeping track, and everything you have given, everything you have invested, everything you have poured into your life and into others is about to return to you in ways that will leave you speechless. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let me walk you through what I am seeing, because this is a reading you are going to want to hear all the way through. The first card that came through for you is the Seven of Pentacles. And honestly, Capricorn, when I saw this card, I felt this wave of recognition because this is your energy. This is what you have been living. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of the gardener, the one who has planted seeds, watered them faithfully, tended to them even when there was no visible growth, even when other people told you to give up, even when you yourself wondered if anything would ever come from all this effort. You have been working so hard, so consistently, so patiently, and this card is telling me that you have reached a turning point. You are standing at the edge of your garden right now, looking at everything you have cultivated, and you are about to see the fruits of your labor in a way that you have not seen before. This is not about waiting anymore. This is about recognizing that the wait is almost over. The Seven of Pentacles speaks to me about assessment, about taking stock of where you are. And Capricorn, when you really look at your life right now, when you really assess everything you have built, you are going to realize that you are so much closer to your harvest than you think. There is something you have been working towards for months, maybe even years, something that has required tremendous patience and faith. And the universe is showing me that this thing is ripening. It is maturing. It is getting ready to fall into your hands. But here is what I find so beautiful about this card for you. It is not just about receiving the reward. It is about recognizing your own power in creating it. You did this, Capricorn. You chose to keep going when quitting would have been easier. You chose to believe in something even when the evidence was not there yet. And now, the evidence is coming, the proof is coming, and it is going to validate every single choice you made to keep investing in yourself and your dreams. Now, the second card I pulled is the Magician in Capricorn. This is where things get really interesting because the Magician is about manifestation, creation, having all the tools you need right in front of you. When the Magician appears after the Seven of Pentacles, it is like the universe is saying, you have done the waiting, you have done the tending, now it is time to actively call in what is yours. The Magician stands with one hand pointing to the heavens and one hand pointing to the earth, bridging the spiritual and the material, and this tells me that you are entering a phase where what you envision in your mind can actually take form in your physical reality much faster than before. You have all four suits on the table in front of the Magician. You have the wand for passion and inspiration, the cup for emotional fulfillment, the sword for mental clarity and truth, the pentacle for material abundance and stability. Everything you need is already available to you, Capricorn. You are not missing anything. You are not lacking anything. The only thing that needs to shift is your awareness of your own power. I am seeing that there is something you have been thinking about, maybe a goal, a desire, a dream that you have been holding close to your heart, and you have been wondering how it could possibly come to pass, how all the pieces could possibly come together. The Magician is telling you that you are the one who brings the pieces together. You are the alchemist. You are the one who takes raw materials and transforms them into gold. This is not about waiting for someone else to give you permission or waiting for circumstances to be perfect. This is about stepping into your role as the creator of your reality. And here is what I love about this for you. The Magician does not struggle. The Magician does not force. The Magician simply knows and acts from that knowing. You are being called to embody that same energy, to move through your life with the confidence of someone who knows that what they touch turns to gold. Because Capricorn, It does. The third card is the Five of Pentacles. And I know this might look like a challenging card at first glance, but stay with me because the way this card is showing up in your reading is actually deeply meaningful, and it is part of the story of your miracle. The Five of Pentacles traditionally shows two figures walking through the snow past a lit church window, often interpreted as hardship, feeling left out in the cold, financial, or emotional struggle. And Capricorn, I have a feeling you know this energy all too well. There have been times, maybe recent times, when you felt like you were on the outside looking in, when you felt like everyone else was warm and safe and abundant while you were struggling, when you felt like you were giving and giving and giving, but not receiving in return. The Five of Pentacles represents a period of lack, of scarcity, of feeling unsupported by the universe. But here is the powerful part. Here is why this card is actually good news in this reading. The Five of Pentacles is a card of the past for you now. This is what you have been moving through. This is what you have been walking away from. The reason this card appears in a reading about miracles and abundant returns is to show the contrast, to show how far you have come, to show that the universe has not forgotten about all those cold nights when you wondered if things would ever get better. Every moment you spent in that Five of Pentacles energy, every moment you felt alone or unsupported or lacking, the universe was taking note. The universe was watching you continue to walk forward even when you had every reason to stop. And now, all of that is being balanced. This is the cosmic law of return in action. You walked through the hardship with dignity, you did not become bitter, you did not close your heart, and because of that, the blessings that are coming to you now are going to be even sweeter, because you know what it feels like to not have them. You know what it feels like to struggle, so when abundance arrives, you will cherish it, you will appreciate it, you will use it wisely. The fourth card is the Chariot and Capricorn. This is one of my favorite cards to see in a reading about forward momentum and victory, because the Chariot is about winning, about moving forward with power and determination, about harnessing opposing forces and directing them toward your goal. When the Chariot appears, it is telling me that you are in the driver's seat of your life right now. You are the one steering. You are the one choosing the direction, and nothing can stop you. The Chariot often appears when someone has been through a struggle and has emerged stronger, more focused, more determined than ever before. And that is exactly what I am seeing for you. After the Five of Pentacles, after the period of hardship and feeling unsupported, you did not break, you became the Chariot. You became someone who knows how to push through obstacles, how to stay focused on the destination, even when the path is difficult. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, the cardinal water sign, which is interesting because it shows that even though this is a card of action and willpower, it is also deeply connected to intuition and emotion. You are not just charging forward blindly, you are moving forward with purpose, with emotional intelligence, with a deep inner knowing that you are headed in the right direction. I am also seeing that the Chariot represents a specific victory that is coming for you very soon, something you have been working toward, something that required you to balance multiple responsibilities or competing priorities, and you are about to cross the finish line. This could be related to career, to a personal goal, to a relationship situation where you needed to assert yourself and claim what is yours. The Chariot does not ask for permission. The Chariot takes what is rightfully theirs. And Capricorn, you are being called to embody that same energy. Whatever this miracle is that is coming to you, it is not going to arrive because you begged for it or because you made yourself small. It is going to arrive because you stood tall, because you claimed your worth, because you moved forward with absolute certainty that you deserve everything that is coming to you. The fifth card is the Seven of Wands, and this card is so powerful for you right now because it speaks to your resilience, your ability to stand your ground even when you are outnumbered, even when it feels like the whole world is against you. The Seven of Wands shows a figure standing on higher ground, defending their position against 6 other wands coming at them from below. This is the card of the underdog, the fighter, the one who refuses to back down. And Capricorn, I am seeing that you have been in this energy. You have been fighting for something, defending something, standing up for yourself or your beliefs or your dreams, even when other people did not understand, even when other people tried to discourage you or tell you it was not possible. The Seven of Wands tells me that you have been tested, you have been challenged, but you have not given up your position. You have held your ground. And here's the beautiful part. When you defend your position successfully, when you refuse to let others push you off your mountain, the universe rewards that strength. The universe rewards that courage. The miracle that is coming to you is in part a direct result of your willingness to fight for what you believe in, your willingness to stand alone if necessary, your willingness to trust yourself even when everyone else was doubting you. I also want to point out that the Seven of Wands is a card of advantage. The figure is standing on higher ground, which means they have the better position. They have the strategic advantage. Even though it might have felt like you were fighting an uphill battle, the truth is you have always had the advantage. You have always been in a stronger position than you realized. And now that advantage is going to become obvious to you. Now you are going to see the fruits of your defensive stance. Now you are going to understand why it was so important that you did not give up your position. The sixth card is the Page of Pentacles and Capricorn. This is such a sweet, hopeful card because the Page of Pentacles is about new beginnings in the material world, new opportunities, new offers, new chances to grow your resources and your stability. Pages are messengers in the tarot. They bring news, they bring information, they bring opportunities, and the Page of Pentacles specifically brings news about money, career, education, health, the physical, tangible aspects of your life. I am seeing that there is a message coming to you, an offer, an opportunity that you were not expecting, something that arrives out of the blue and opens up a whole new path for you. This could be a job offer, a financial opportunity, a chance to learn something new that will increase your value and your income, a health breakthrough, or even just a person entering your life who brings practical support and resources. What I love about the Page of Pentacles is the energy of fresh starts. This is not about repeating old patterns. This is about trying something new, approaching things from a different angle, being open to possibilities you had not considered before. The Page is young, curious, eager to learn, and you are being called to bring that same energy of openness and curiosity to whatever is about to arrive in your life. Do not dismiss opportunities because they seem small or because they are not exactly what you pictured. The Page of Pentacles often represents the seed of something much bigger. This message, this offer, this opportunity might seem modest at first, but if you nurture it, if you give it your attention and your effort, it has the potential to grow into something substantial. I am also getting that the Page of Pentacles is connected to the Seven of Pentacles that we saw at the beginning of this reading. There is a cycle completing here. You planted seeds, you tended them with the patience of the Seven of Pentacles, and now the Page is arriving with the first visible sprout, the first tangible evidence that your garden is producing fruit. This is just the beginning, Capricorn. This is just the first return, and more is coming. The seventh card is the Six of Swords, and this is one of the most peaceful cards in the entire deck because it represents transition, moving away from troubled waters into calmer seas, leaving behind what was difficult and moving toward what is better. The Six of Swords shows figures in a boat being guided across the water, moving from a choppy, stormy side to a smooth, peaceful side. And Capricorn, this is your journey right now. You are in transition. You are moving away from the struggles represented by the Five of Pentacles, away from the battles of the Seven of Wands, and you are heading toward peace, toward clarity, toward a much better situation. What I find so beautiful about the Six of Swords is that it is not a dramatic card. It is not about sudden upheaval or chaos. It is about a gentle, steady movement toward something better. You might not even realize how much you are shifting right now. You might not notice the daily progress. But when you look back a few months from now, you are going to be amazed at how far you have traveled. The Six of Swords also speaks to me about mental peace, about finally being able to let go of the worries and the anxieties that have been weighing on you. You have been carrying so much, Capricorn, so much responsibility. so much stress, so many concerns about the future. And this card is telling me that you are about to experience a release, a lightening, a sense of relief. The miracle that is coming to you is not just about material abundance, although that is definitely part of it. It is also about emotional and mental peace. It is about finally being able to breathe, to relax, to trust that things are working out. I am also seeing that the Six of Swords can represent help from others. Notice that in the traditional imagery, there is often a ferryman guiding the boat, someone helping with the journey. You are not alone in this transition, Capricorn. There are people, seen and unseen, who are supporting you, guiding you, helping you move toward your better future. Trust that support. Accept that help. You do not have to do everything by yourself. The 8th card is the King of Wands in Capricorn. When I pulled this card, I actually got chills because the King of Wands is pure leadership energy, pure confidence, pure creative power and charisma. The King of Wands is someone who knows who they are, who knows what they want, and who has the courage and the vision to make it happen. This is you stepping into your power, Capricorn. This is you embodying the energy of a leader, a visionary, someone who inspires others and creates opportunities not just for yourself but for everyone around you. The King of Wands is passionate, enthusiastic, bold, willing to take risks, and after everything you have been through, after the struggle, after the fighting, after the transition, you are emerging as this powerful creative force. I am seeing that part of the miracle that is coming to you is actually a transformation in how you see yourself and how others see you. You are stepping into a role of greater authority, greater influence, greater visibility. This could be in your career, where you are taking on a leadership position or starting your own venture. This could be in your personal life, where you are finally owning your desires and going after what you want without apology. This could be in your creative life, where you are finally sharing your gifts with the world in a bigger way. The King of Wands sits on his throne confidently, holding his wand upright, and there are salamanders on his robe, which are symbols of transformation through fire. You have been through the fire, Capricorn. You have been tested and refined, and now you are emerging as pure gold, as pure power. The King of Wands also tells me that you are entering a phase of inspired action, where ideas come to you quickly, and you have the energy and the confidence to act on them immediately. This is not a time to second-guess yourself. This is not a time to wait for permission. This is a time to trust your vision and move forward with absolute certainty that you have what it takes to succeed. The 9th and final card is the Empress in Capricorn. I cannot think of a more perfect card to complete this reading because the Empress is the ultimate card of abundance, fertility, creativity, nurturing, and receiving. The Empress sits in a lush garden surrounded by grain and flowing water. She is pregnant with possibility. She is the embodiment of nature's abundance, and she represents the miracle you have been waiting for. Everything returns tenfold. Everything you have given is coming back to you multiplied. The Empress does not chase. The Empress does not beg. The Empress simply receives because she knows she is worthy, because she knows she is connected to the infinite abundance of the universe. And this is your energy now, Capricorn. After all the work, after all the patience, after all the fighting and defending and transitioning, you are entering an Empress phase where abundance flows to you naturally, where opportunities come to you without you having to force or manipulate, where you are simply magnetic to blessings. The Empress is also about creativity and birth, bringing something new into the world, and I am seeing that you are about to birth something beautiful, whether that is a project, a relationship, a new version of yourself, or an actual creative work. Whatever you have been gestating, whatever you have been nurturing in private, it is ready to be born. It is ready to come into the world. The Empress is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, value, and worth. And this tells me that part of your miracle is recognizing your own worth, recognizing that you do not have to earn love or abundance. You simply have to allow it. You simply have to open your hands and receive it. I am also seeing that the Empress can represent a specific person entering your life or a current person stepping up in a major way, someone who nurtures you, supports you, believes in you, someone who reminds you of your own beauty and value. But more than anything, the Empress is you, Capricorn. You are the Empress. You are abundant. You are creative. You are worthy. And everything that is coming to you now is simply a reflection of the abundance that you already are. So Capricorn, as I sit here with these 9 cards spread out in front of me, I am overwhelmed by the beauty and the power of what the universe is showing me for you. This is not just a reading about good things coming. This is a reading about cosmic justice, about the law of return in action, about everything you have given coming back to you multiplied. You have been the patient gardener. You have been the magician creating your reality. You have walked through the cold of the 5 of Pentacles with dignity. You have charged forward with the Chariot's determination. You have defended your position with the 7 of Wands courage. You have remained open to new beginnings like the Page of Pentacles. You have transitioned toward peace with the 6 of Swords. You have stepped into your power like the King of Wands, and now you are ready to receive like the Empress. The miracle that is arriving for you is not something you have to ask for. It is not something you have to beg for. It is simply the natural consequence of who you are and how you have moved through your life. The universe has been watching. The universe has been keeping score, and now it is time for you to receive your reward. Trust this process. Trust this timing. Trust yourself. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and what is coming for you is beyond anything you could have imagined. Thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. I would love to know if this resonated with you. Drop a comment and let me know which card spoke to you the most. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings, Capricorn. Your harvest is here.